Hey guys, and welcome back to TEW. If you missed the last episode, we are, of course, Classic Championship Wrestling. Now, we went over the news last episode. One thing I have noticed, DPW have hired Mustafa Ali. I would love to hire him. He's probably one of my favourite wrestlers currently. Him and Adam Cole, probably my two favourites. So, love to bring him in. £800 a show, though, kind of impossible. If we go over our previous show, we were continuing our title tournaments. So, show history. In our previous show, we had Adrian Notice defeat Herzog, his first victory on the pre-show, but it doesn't matter. Drexel defeated Sonico. We then had Drexel continue his attack. Radar came in to make the save. Alex Garcia defeated Danica De La Rouge, and then Alex Garcia cut a promo about winning round one of the women's title tournament. Rebel Cow defeated Bambi Hall. Dion Russman defeated Brian Cook. Russman then brags about cheating to win. We had Gigi Ray defeat Lisa Hall. Radar defeat Mike Santiago. Kathy Kelly then conducted an interview with CCW higher-ups, who confirmed that Drexel has been removed from the title tournament for his unsportsmanlike conduct. In the match of the night, we then had Suzuki defeat Hanako, and Dalton Castle defeated Eddie Pearl in the main event. If we look at our tournaments, this is how they're looking. In the semi-finals of the women's tournament, we have Alex Garcia versus Rebel Kel, and Suzuki versus Gigi Ray. And in the world title tournament, we have Kevin Blackwood versus Ricky Gibson, Tyler Bateman versus Takumi Baba, Dion Russman versus Dalton Castle, and Radar has defeated Drexel by forfeit thanks to him being removed. So you know how this goes. We're going to go over all the weeks, we'll go over any interesting news, and if not, I'll see you at the show. Bea Priestley is leaving the WWE. She could be a lot of fun to bring in. Blair Davenport to WWE fans, but 400 a show. The only problem is it's a bully personality. We'll put her on the shortlist. We'll bring her in for like 1 or 2 matches. I don't think we want to bring her in full time, but she could be a lot of fun to bring into the division. Alright, TNA had Slammiversary last night, so let's go over it. Ryan Nemeth defeated Casey Navarro. Leon Slater defeated Champagne Singh. Trent Seven and Tommy Dreamer defeated Con and Mike DiVicino. Eric Young defeated JDC, all on the pre-show. We then had Kylie King defeat Harley Hudson by DQ. Interview with Rebecca Hardy and Ashley Vox. An interview with Nick Nemeth. Alicia Edwards defeated Heather Reckless. We then had an interview with Jeff Hardy, a backstage segment with Moose. Decay defeated Spitfire for the TNA Knockouts tag team titles. Backstage segment with Ash by Elegance, and then one with Mike Santana. Rebecca Hardy and Ashley Fox defeated Giselle Shaw and Steph DeLanda. Laredo Kid and Rhino, what a weird tag team, defeated First Class and Myron Reed and Kevin Knight. Interview with Matt Cardona. Mike Santana, Sonny Kiss and Steve Macklin defeated Alan Angels and the ABC. Backstage segment with Santina Morella. Interview with Joe Hendry. Backstage segment with Matt Hardy. The Rascals defeated the Most Pro Wrestling Gods and the Wrecking Crew to retain the TNA tag team titles. Interview with Alex Hammerstone. Kazarian defeated Eddie Edwards, Mike Bailey, and PCO to retain the TNA Digital Media title. That sounds like a great match. Interview with Jordan Grace. Matt Cardona defeated Nick Nemeth in a ladder match for the X Division title. Joe Hendry defeated Sami Callihan in a cage match for the TNA World title. And Masha Slamovich defeated Jordan Grace to retain the Knockouts World title. Those last 3 matches sound pretty decent. Juice Robinson is leaving AEW. He's another one I'd love to bring in. I think Juice is great. Problem is, when it loads, $800 a show, and he's 36. By the time we get to bring him in, he'll probably be like 39, 40. We'll put him on the short list, but I don't think we'll ever be bringing him in. The only thing that would help us is he's torn his ACL. So maybe his popularity will dip, but I'm not convinced. Obafemi has been called up to the main WWE roster. You just know if this happens in real life, he is going to take off so huge. Alright, it's time for our show, so let's get it going. Who are we going to give the night off to? We're going to give the night off to Too Cold Scorpio. We need Alex Garcia and Rebel Cow. We need Suzuki and Gigi Ray. We need the Hall Sisters, Hanako and Danica De La Rouge. Which means we can give the night off to any other ladies on that list. Who I don't think there are any, actually. Am I being silly? Hang on. They only have 8 women wrestlers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, never mind. Look at that, filled out the roster perfectly. So in that case, let's go to the dudes. Now we need Kevin Blackwood, Ricky Gibson, Tyler Bateman, Takumi Baba, Russman, and Dalton Castle. So, Bateman and Baba we need. Ozawa can have the night off. We want Sonico and Raider. I have a plan for them this show. Mike Santiago can have the night off. Josiah can have the night off. So I'm looking at a list on my phone of who we don't need and who we do. Kevin Cook can have the night off. Brian Cook can have the night off. Notice can have the night off. We need Dalton Castle. We need Dion Russman. Those two are wrestling. Eddie Pearl. We don't need. Don't need Ethan HD. I think that's it. Yeah, okay, perfect. So, we're going to end this. That is everyone. Tonight's venue or location, we are back to the Northwest for this one. Booking team meeting. Excellent. Locker room incidents. Word backstage is that Raider and Sonico are getting along really well. We'd love to hear it. Gary Moore got into an argument with Drexel. Oh, Gary Moore's gloomy. Okay, that makes sense. D'Lo ran training for Lisa Hall, Danica Della Rouge, Rebel Cow, and Gigi Ray. He ran training for Dion Russman. Beautiful. Let's medal. Let's make Gigi Ray. And let's do Suzu Suzuki. See if we can get these guys being friends. Okay, let's get the show booked. So, match number 1. We are going to have, when it loads, Kevin Blackwood against Ricky Gibson. This is going to be our main event. These guys will have a long 20-minute match. We are going to have Tyler Bateman versus Takumi Baba. Tyler Bateman, Takumi Baba. These guys can have 12 minutes. I'm going to make this a seal the show while I remember. Again, I will be putting the winners in afterwards. Dion Russman and Dalton Castle. I think these guys will open the show. Yeah, I'm going to have those two open the show. Which means it's time for the ladies. So we've got Alex Garcia versus Rebel Kell. Alex Garcia, Rebel Kell. And I also have Suzu Suzuki versus Gigi Ray. Excellent. We'll give these guys 13 minutes because I trust Suzu. Where do I want this on the match card? Let's do it after Bateman. Let's see how that works. That also means we need a tag match with the Hall sisters. So that's going to be Bambi and Lisa versus Danica Della Rouge and Hanako. Is that right? Hanako, perfect. Excellent. This isn't part of the title tournament, so we are going to have the Hall sisters win. We are going to keep Hanako strong, though. This can happen here. And then I need a tag team partner for Drexel, I think. Or do I? Okay, I know what we're going to do. So I'm going to cut here, and I will join you when the show is done. Okay, in our pre-show match, we had Drexel wrestle against Ariel Dominguez, working the crowd. Drexel obviously gets the win. Dion Russman defeated Dalton Castle in the next round of the World Title Tournament, a 46 rating overall. Dion Russman then cuts a promo with Kathy Kelly talking about his chances in the next round. The Hall sisters defeated Danica Della Rouge and Hanako. Obviously, we kept Hanako strong. 42 rating overall ain't too bad. Hanako with the 42. The Hall sisters once again just doing amazing. Alex Garcia versus Rebel Kell ended with Rebel Kell defeating Alex Garcia illegally, using the ropes for leverage with a quick pinfall. 34 rating overall, pretty balanced in-ring performances, so I'll take that. Rebel Kell then cut a promo with Kathy Kelly just talking about advancing to the finals and how she's going to bring home the title. We then had a angle where Drexel comes out for a match. Radar comes out for a match. However, Drexel runs out and attacks him. We then had Sonico make the save. Tyler Bateman versus Takumi Baba was next. Tyler Bateman defeated Takumi Baba after cheating using a weapon. 45 rating from Baba, 40 rating from Bateman. Pretty solid match. I'm very happy with that. We then had Tyler Bateman cut an interview with Kathy Kelly walking up the ramp. Off screen, we see him meet with someone who we don't know who it is yet. We're not sure who, but Kathy Kelly runs away Suzuki defeated Gigi Ray with a flying moonsault. Suzu again with a 63 rating. She is killing it every single match. And then in our main event, Kevin Blackwood would defeat Ricky Gibson. Kevin Blackwood, the 49 rating. Just an amazing spectacle match. Very happy with how that turned out. Increased our popularity in one area. We'll take that. Okay, now it's time for us to give some people some praise. So let's give Suzu some praise because she did amazing. And who else do we want to give praise? Probably Baba because he's been doing great as well. Was pleased and was pleased. Financial report, we only lost 2,100 this time, so we're actually getting better. Gone up to an 18 rating in the Northwest, we love that. Okay, it's the day after the show. Not much news apart from these two have broken up. Not sure who they are. If we check out our tournaments for the next round, we have Rebel Kell versus Suzuki in the finals. And then we have Kevin Blackwood versus Tyler Bateman and Dion Rossman versus Radar. I'm sure this is not how you expected this tournament to go, but one of these four will be our first champion. Let me know who you think below. Overall, size-wise, we're definitely getting there. Once we get this to 20, we can actually get onto like YouTube and stuff, which would be awesome. We can start building this up, get our merchandise up, all that fun stuff. Because how are our finances in terms of merchandise? Where's the finance tab? Here it is. So there you go. We're making about, 3,500 a show? And we're spending about 7,000 a month. So, not too bad. Definitely room for improvement. But, once we got into YouTube, we can start selling tickets, stuff like that. I think we could do it. So, I really hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please drop the episode a like, helps us amazingly. Subscribe for more. We've got more wrestling booking like this, like fantasy booking. We've got reviews, podcasts, all sorts. So make sure you come to the Wrestling Hideout. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.